Thank you very much. I'm Patricia Kelmar. I'm the Senior Director for US PIRG, the Public Interest Research Group. We're a consumer advocacy organization. The US spends far more on prescription drugs than other countries, not because we use more drugs, but because we pay higher prices. High prices impact our personal budgets, increase our health insurance premiums, and put a greater strain on important taxpayer health programs like Medicare and Medicaid. The Patent Office plays a key role in whether or not patients have access to lower cost medications in the marketplace. We support proposed fee schedule changes that will give the PTO the resources it needs to improve the scrutiny of patent applications submitted in particular by the pharmaceutical industry. And I'll draw your attention to one change that may negatively impact the public's ability to challenge weak patents. While brand name drugs make up only 8% of prescriptions, they do account for 84% of all US drug spending. But when generics and biosimilars enter the market, the competition drives prices down. Savings are dramatic, $10 to $20 billion every year. And that's the power of a competitive marketplace. Unfortunately, recent misuse of patents and the patent system by pharmaceutical companies is undermining price competition. The Patent Office is the first agency in the drug approval process that can make a huge difference on whether lower cost alternatives are ever even offered to patients. Part of the PTO's mission is to provide high quality and timely examination of patent applications. The sheer volume of applications, 600,000 a year, puts the 8,300 patent examiners under extreme time pressure, resulting in an average, according to studies, of about 19 hours for each application. Studies by the Inspector General and the GAO both show that examiners need significantly more time and resources, and we agree. They need time to uncover patent applications that are filed in an attempt to build a portfolio of questionably weak patents. This well-documented business strategy, known as patent thicketing, is employed by drug companies to effectively deter or prevent generic and biosimilar competition. Amassing excessive numbers of secondary patents on a single drug keeps competition at bay. It's a lengthy and expensive process to invalidate an approved patent in the court system. Better to fund more examiner time to ensure weak patents are never approved, rather than hoping litigation will right any wrongs. I'll submit written details on these comments, but I just bring up these 3 points. We support the new proposed fees relating to continuing applications and urge you to consider raising the proposed amounts. Continuing applications are often used to build patent thickets. And in the case of patenting post-FDA approval changes to formulations, delivery mechanisms, and additional methods of use. Of the top 10 selling drugs, 66% of patent applications were filed after the FDA approved the drug. The PTO deserves to be fully compensated for detailed work to uncover attempts by applicants to build patent thickets through continuing applications. We oppose the fee increases for the inter partes review, the only avenue that the public has to challenge weak patents. Because the public cannot prove standing in a federal district court to challenge weak patents, IPR is our only option. When IPR fees were lower, public interest groups like the Electronic Frontier Foundation, IMAC, and Consumer Watchdog petitioned for review. The previous administration increases in IPR fees put these proceedings financially out of reach for public interest groups, and these additional proposed fees of more than $10,000 will shut out the public interest definitively. Under the proposed schedule, it would cost us almost $52,000 just to ask for review and get to the institution phase. That's an insurmountable sum for most nonprofits. And that doesn't even include the money we would need to raise to hire attorneys, pay for experts, and all of the other costs associated with an IPR case. So please consider lowering or even waiving IPR fees for low-resource public entities. Finally, we need more information to fully evaluate the proposed fee schedule, such as an explanation of how the cost per unit were derived and cost amounts that were for the unquantified tasks in the schedule that was published. Fees should be aligned to support the agency functions that utilize the most resources. In conclusion, we support fee increases to fund excellence in patent examination while preserving other agency resources for examiner training and enforcement activity. And please lower or eliminate the IPR fees so consumers and patients will not be financially blocked from using their rights to challenge weak patents in IPR. Thank you very much.
Thank you.